Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So you've seen the title of this video. Make sure guys you grab your popcorn. I got mine. Let's get into the video. So I'm going to tell you a story about a time when I realized I wasn't who I thought I was. So a while back I did an ancestral DNA test. I used MyHeritage DNA. I think they were doing a half price sale or something, and I thought it would be really fun just to find out where I come from. So obviously I knew both my parents were Nigerian, so I wasn't really expecting to see anything in there other than maybe 1 or 2% from neighboring countries to Nigeria. So I did a swab test. I swabbed the insides of my cheeks, sent it away, and after some weeks I got my results. Guys, when I got my results, I was floored. I was literally floored. I think I cried actually, but I remember feeling cheated, feeling angry, feeling I didn't know who I was. So the things that shocked me, let me tell you what the breakdown of my DNA was. So it was 83.3% Nigerian. Now I was expecting the most part of my DNA to actually be Nigerian, but I wasn't expecting it to be as low as 83.3. I was willing to hear 90 something point something. Okay, then 1% West African. So that's kind of like, that's what I expected. And then this is what did it for me. 13% Kenyan. 13% Kenyan. No one in my family has ever mentioned anything like Kenya. Now 13% doesn't sound like a great number, but 13% in genetics, that could be the genes that you get from your great grandparents. So it's quite significant. It could be that I had a great grandparent who came originally from East Africa, from Kenya. Now the thing is that is my mum's mum. Now I don't remember, as in my great grandma was alive when I was born. She died in 1981. But I remember kind of like 1981, yes, I remember it. I'm showing my age, but I just remember it. Now, so that's kind of like in living memory. I'm really suspecting that this Kenyan comes from my great grandma, because I know before I'd taken this, a lot of people had said that she had features and looks and hair and stuff that was kind of different from our typical ibibio people. So it was always suspected that she was from abroad somewhere. I don't know why. Some people in the family was saying that she was half Scottish. That's been debunked because I don't have any Scottish genes, but it could have been that her parents came from Kenya. So yeah, I felt really confused. I felt, I don't know why, it's just that feeling of not being the person that you thought you were, and like not knowing what to do about it, because 13% seems quite a lot. And I was thinking to myself, is there a number I need to ring? Do I need to send someone a letter? Do I need to go to the Kenyan embassy and say, hey, I'm one of you guys? What do I need to do? It just, I don't know, it's such mixed emotions. I really wasn't expecting, out of something that was just meant to be a bit of fun, like just, you know, checking your DNA, that it would make me feel so conflicted. I kind of felt like, oh my God, am I being disloyal to my Nigerian side? And I feel obviously if I had known from birth that this was my genetic mix, then I don't think I would have felt this way. But it's like now, when I've put all my eggs in the basket of Nigeria, and that's my country of origin, now to think, I've got that 13% from elsewhere, which I don't even know what to do with it. It can't just be there. I don't like the idea of it just being there and nothing. I mean, like, do I need to go to Kenya? I really want to go to Kenya now. I don't even know the language. I don't know what they eat. Like, what do I do? It's such a weird phenomenon, I'm telling you guys. So the rest of it was 2.7% Central Africa. Now, what's really, really, really interesting is if you draw dots and on a map, and basically all of these countries, Nigeria, Central Africa and Kenya, it's basically makes a straight line. So it's clear the migration route of my ancestors. But it's just really surprising because I never thought about East Africa. I never did. So, can you see my Kenyan side? Can you see my Nigerian side? It's really funny. About 20 years ago, show my age. 20 years ago, I lived in Aarhus in Denmark. I was there for 2 years for work. And I used to go to this African hairdresser's, and she kept on saying to me, there's this girl who's one of her customers that comes in, who looks exactly like me. And I'm like, yeah. You know, it's kind of like, you know, in Denmark at the time, and particularly where I lived, it was quite provincial. It was kind of like all people of African descent looked the same. So it's probably like, yeah, she probably looks nothing like me. And like a few months later, I think she did a photo shoot or something with the girl. She took pictures of her. And basically, she showed me the picture of the girl. And I was like, oh my God, she does look like me. I mean, she really looks like me. And you get that feeling, do you know, when you've had a picture taken from some years ago and you look at it and you know it's you, but you don't remember taking the picture and you don't know where you were? That's how it felt. It was so weird. And I thought that was really weird at the time because I was like, I'm a Nigerian, she's a Kenyan. Of course we don't look alike. But yeah, it's just so weird. So guys, what do I do with it? Now, I feel like definitely when things calm down with the pandemic, I will go to Kenya just to check it out. I'm going to claim anything good that comes from Kenya. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to take the good stuff and claim it. But yeah, I want to find out a bit more about Kenya, definitely the food and the culture, and just because, I mean, it's not like I feel obligated to, it's because I want to, and it's kind of like an extra element, something interesting. So definitely will at some point be visiting Nairobi to check it out, to eat the food, to enjoy the sunshine. I want to do that in the next 2 years. It probably isn't going to happen this year, but it would be really great if it could happen the year after, because I would just love that. But I want to get to the bottom of where this 13% came from. Now, I'm really suspecting it's on my mum's line, but unfortunately my mother's late. But to make sure that it is from my mum's line, I could do an Ancestry DNA test on my dad, but I'm telling you guys, he no go agree. He won't agree at all. So I might do it while he's asleep. Or I could probably do a test on my aunties, my mum's sisters, or my uncle, and see, or if they agree, and try and kind of get to the bottom about where that 13% came from. I'm pretty certain it's from my mum's line, and I'm pretty certain it's from my great-grandma. So yeah. So for those of you that see my face for the very first time, my name is Susan. I'm Nigerian and I'm Kenyan and I live in the UK. Woo! Is that what they call exotic? Am I exotic? Oh my God, when I did get over the initial shock of being a hybrid, no, not being a hybrid, but just of the mixed, I'm sure we're all mixed, but I just didn't know it. Once I got over the shock, I kind of like, yeah. But yeah, it really was a shock. I wasn't expecting, can you imagine? Kenyan, wow! There's nothing wrong with being Kenyan, but I just was not expecting it. Not expecting it in the slightest. Didn't expect to see it. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.